Well, just some Chamber of Commerce weather here on the Sun Coast. I actually had to turn on my air conditioning recently because it was just too unbearably hot.
It's in the upper 80s, you know, when you see upper 80s, even 90-degree temperatures just a couple of days ago, and record broken or tied for the last 4 days now. You know it's hot here in Florida, and it looks as though things are going to change much over the weekend, so the ACs will be cranking away. Here's what's going on as far as photos go. We had some beautiful shots sent in. Once again, as we always do here, you know, this area, actually, you see a lot of these great shots around, and Sue sending this one into the crepuscular rays, always like that, and a good shot there. And another one here, this was what it was like out at Anna Maria, perfect beach weather. You speak of Chamber of Commerce weather. Well, it certainly was all up and down area beaches as a result of this high pressure ridge which refuses to move, and it will stick around too, it looks like, for the upcoming next at least 5 days, possibly into 7 days, with temperatures riding well above average. And as far as the flood goes, well, flooding problems persist now into East Texas and Northwest Louisiana, all the way up into Arkansas tonight. And no rain expected here for the foreseeable future. We'll have a less than a 20% chance coming early next week, but that'll be about it. But look at all this dry air. It covers the Bahamas, all the way down into the southern Bahamas, and then throughout most of Cuba and all the Gulf of Mexico. Dry conditions in the upper levels of the atmosphere, mid-levels as well. And even if a shower or two were to pop up as a result of the daytime heating, it wouldn't be much. 72 degrees right now. We have fair skies and winds out of the east at 9. The pressure high at 30-36, and that's not going anywhere anytime soon. The high today, 87. We tied the record today. We didn't set it, we tied it. The old mark set in 1990, and temperatures around the area all pretty much uniform in the low 70s right now, 73. At Rosedale, the Meadows, and in Sarasota, 72 degrees. Siesta Key, you're at 72. 72 in Northport and Rotunda, the 1 degree warmer at 73 degrees. Forecast, futurecast calling for that steady southeasterly wind flow. Tomorrow, a few spotty showers along the east coast and down near the Keys. We'll see that persist, as I said, right through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, with no letting up as that high pressure just continues to hold firm over much of the southwestern portion of the Atlantic. Well, over the rest of the U.S., some snow falling now into Minnesota, Wisconsin, and to Iowa, some rain-snow mix there as a result of the temperatures right around freezing throughout Iowa and Kansas City right now, right at 32 degrees. The cold Arctic air has kind of taken a retreat back toward the northern Rockies and the northern Plains states. But it's cooler across parts of the upper Mississippi Valley tomorrow. Highs will be in the 40s and 50s, which is really not too bad. 73 degrees in Asheville for the high. The long-range model forecast, again, showing this large Arctic area just kind of hanging out here as a trough of low pressure hangs out in the west United States, and the ridging continues to break down a little bit next week, and into looks like early weekend we'll start to see some cooler temperatures come next weekend, not so much this weekend. East winds turn to the northwest, and the seas will be running 2 feet or less with a light chop out there. Here's a look now at the forecast as far as temperatures go. We'll see them into the mid-80s right through Saturday, Sunday, and staying into the upper 70s to low 80s.